Hello and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. So in the last episode, we saved Katra and Judith and broke the final barriers, and we were good to go, ready to go to Vantai district. And then Melchior said he was bored, and he put up another barrier. So everyone's coming up with a plan to get rid of that. There are like 2.5 hours left, I believe, on the invisible clock. Not realistically, but there are 2.5 hours left. But before all of Zemeria is taken over by Pandemonium, apparently. So we are going to stop that. We have 2 districts to finish up here. Tyrell and Seiden have new updates. I do want to do them, and then we'll move on. Finally. I guess some big operation is about to get underway. I hope it works and everything goes back to the way it was before, but we'll see. Anyway, I've made contact with HQ over in Seiden, so we're here to offer full support. I don't know the details about what you guys are up to, but I'm rooting for you all. Whatever it is, it sounds like you've got an enormous job. We're all in this together. We can't lose what we had. I managed to get in touch with District HQ. It sounds like they're starting to bounce back and recover, which is good to hear. Because at the end of the day, we have one job and one only, to maintain order and protect human lives no matter how long this madness goes on. Anyway, I have faith in you. You've managed to accomplish a lot since we first met, and I'm sure you'll come out on top again. Good luck. Thank you. Oh, you have more? You can't forget that Karen and I made a promise to get out and have some fun together for New Year's, too. Oh, yeah. That's yet another reason we've got to get this city back to normal. We've got all got living to do. There's no doubt in my mind we'll all get through this together. We've done it countless times before, as a country, and we'll do it again. I'm glad I took I went to bed, and I'm coming back to this again. I was planning on doing the whole thing in one sitting from Shizuna being in the car and the Pandemonium starting that all the way to the end, but I didn't. I'm glad I took a break at some point because I think I was getting pretty tired in the last episode. I managed to get in touch with Jin. I'm having him go around to the other districts as we speak. Things are starting to look up just a little. Unfortunately, we can't put it past that Melchior to pull just about anything. Even if you manage to succeed, don't think you can relax. Anything could still happen. Pull whatever stops you have to. I know I will. I still haven't been able to contact Elaine. I'm sure she's all right. We just have to have faith and keep moving. Even if you manage to succeed, don't think you can relax. Okay. We split up and combed through all of the districts. Any civilian not frozen already should be under our protection now. Now we've just got the big operation coming up. Best case scenario, you guys are able to stop Almada, but we don't know what'll happen out there. It's possible it could all be for nothing. We'll do our best to prepare for the worst. Either way, good luck, guys. Thanks, Elvis. We'll give it everything we've got and then some. Trust us. What he said, we appreciate your support. Would you look at that? Dude finally learned how to chill out. Guess miracles do happen. I didn't ask for your opinion. Look, you've got a big job ahead of you. Just promise you'll take it seriously, all right? He might not admit it, but I suppose that's his way of showing he trusts us. Yep, let's take what we can get. It goes to show how much of a reputation you have all built for yourselves. You've earned it.
Well?
All right. Hey, it's you guys. I'm glad to see you're all okay. Same to you all, and same to y'all. I heard you guys have been ferrying people around. Nice going. Didn't expect to see you working together with Hermes, though. We're all well acquainted at this point. I was doing the same thing earlier, and we happened to bump into each other along the way. We're just about to head back to Riverside to resupply. From there, we'll split up and circle around town. Let me know if you want me to pick up anything for you all. I know time isn't exactly on our side, but it might be a good idea to take a second to stock up. Yeah, guess it can't hurt. To be honest, I don't really know what's going on, but I can tell you're all fighting to get the city back to normal. We'll be happy to help out. You've already done so much for us, so it's time to return the favor. Thanks, guys. I'll let you know if we need anything. Don't worry about me. I can shake those devils off my tail, no problem. I'll take care of the kids. I know a safe route that'll get us all out of harm's way. Now, go knock them dead. I believe in you, and so does everyone else. We'll keep helping until the very end. At this point, we're in the zone. If you need more boots on the ground or maintenance or whatever, hit me up. You're going to be so proud of me. Hermes and I went around and picked up as many people in trouble as we could find. Things have calmed down a lot, but I'm still going to do another round just to be sure once we're resupplied. As for you guys, just be careful, okay? If there's anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to ask. This thing's always blue. Giordano, what would you look at that? Good to see you're doing okay. My man, it's good to see you, brother. Looks like you've got your posse all back together. I'm still out here working, shuttling people around who got separated from one another. It ain't easy, I tell ya, but I'll see this job through to the end one way or the other. My little way of repaying Dingo, you could say. I hear you. Good to have you around. Thanks for hanging in there. You bet. I got this all under control. Just watch. With a car like this, I can steer around those monsters like nobody's business. We've got plenty of people out there who still need help. If they need a driver, I'll be there. Hang in there, brother. You and the rest of your posse. Once this is all over, we gotta sit down for some drinks. Deal? No, don't make those when this is all over. How dare you? Ren went back to Aramis. She said she had something important she needed to take care of over there. There's not a lot I can do in this situation, but I'm still gonna try my best to help everyone out, however I can. As for you guys, come back in one piece, okay? I want to keep selling more books to you all for a long time to come, got it? Of course, whatever it takes, we're gonna make everything all right. Ren had to take off, but other students are still putting the orbital computer system to good use. I've got a solid grasp of the basics myself, so I'm more than capable of backing you up. Our company supplied us with Zyphas. They're like mobile communication devices. Everyone split up and went to various parts of the city to survey the damage. We now have a rough idea of how things are looking. Thankfully, all the big businesses and banks are untouched for now. However, a lot of companies aren't responding to our calls. They might need help, so I'm going to make arrangements so they can get it. None of this would have happened if Van talked to everyone in the city all the time. If he knew everyone, there'd be no one frozen. The police, bracers, and volunteers in different districts are already on the move. Those devils are finally thinning out, thankfully, but there's still the Vontai district to worry about. Even so, I'm going to do everything within my power to help everyone. As for you, Anyas, just promise me you'll come back safe. I promise. We'll return once we've saved the city. All right. Odette and I will be waiting for you. Wow. It was almost not. He's still like constantly worried about her, but he trusts her there that time. I never thought what Ren taught me when I wanted to edit my movie would come in handy here. As long as I do exactly what she said, I'm confident I can establish a communication connection. I got information coming in from various districts and requests for help. Time to strap in and put this to work. I'm going to be honest, editing software does not tell you how to set up a network connection. It's completely different. I don't... this stupid piece of junk is driving me crazy. Everything's under control. We got the communication system up and running. We'll hold down the fort here. You go do what you have to do, Anyas. I'll admit that I'm worried about you, but I know this is something you have to do. Thanks for understanding. Just sit tight. We'll put a stop to this and be back in no time. Okay. I'm guessing the event is Gambler Jack in here. Von, Sao, Lady Ashen, and Miss Mao are discussing the operation that we will hopefully put an end to this crisis. Okay, or they're in there. I would have taken great pleasure in treating Fawn to all my finest dishes. Alas, it wasn't meant to be. Regardless, I still have a role I must play. Whatever fate has in store for me, I shall carry out my duties to the very end. wonder what Miss Mao and those Kowloon group bigwigs are discussing. Whatever it is, she looked calm when I snuck a peek at them, so maybe it's nothing too serious. But I just don't understand why she won't let me serve those guys whenever they book the restaurant themselves. Wait, I just had a crazy thought. Could this place be a front for HOA? Who's only now realizing that? And the award for the most oblivious girl in the world goes to... Some people would never realize it. Therefore, I don't think she's the most oblivious. She's pretty high up there, though. Well, even if Miss Mao and Cao Han work for HOA, that's okay. I still respect them a ton. If anything, I respect them even more now. They gave me this job and kept me out of harm's way this whole time. Gotta do everything I can to help. This restaurant needs me too, and I want to get through this with everyone. We don't really have anything to show for it yet, but Sloth's hitting up bulletin boards on the Orbalnet. As for me, I'm hoping to help the police or bracers somehow with whatever they need if an opportunity presents itself. It might not look like much, but I've gone all over Edith on my bike. I'm sure I can show any officers around if they don't know the area. I would assume most officers know the area. I heard the lines are somewhat up and running again, so I checked the message boards online to see if there's anything, but it's no use. Most of the other users are probably frozen right now. But I'm not going anywhere. Somebody else out there might still be able to connect, and if they do, we can trade info. Only one way to find out. It's over. Everything's ruined. The festival, the EGC, everything. I wish I could help like some of the others, but it's not like I have anything to offer at a time like this. Just when I thought my luck was turning up with that lottery, this had to happen.
Where did Jack go to?
Everyone, I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay, Anyas? I'm so sorry, Ashen. You must have been so worried.
I'm just glad to see you're doing okay and back with your family. I can breathe easier.
Looks like you guys rounded up everyone in the organization you can put to work.
Indeed, we don't have that many people to offer, but you can be sure that I'll put them to good use, especially now that most members of a certain family have ceased operating given the current situation.
Wait, are you talking about...
You must mean the faction who sent their goons out to Arassian in secret.
Correct. They might belong to the same organization, but lately we haven't seen eye to eye with them very much.
But all of that pales in comparison to what's happening right now. We deeply appreciate your assistance in this matter, Miss Mao.
Think nothing of it. I'll do my utmost to help however I can.
Remind me, that chick doesn't run with the Lus, right? She's with a different family?
Right. They're more a neutral family and pretty decent standing with the Lus. It's the other family that's a big concern, but if they're in no position to act, then we can probably ignore them for now.
HOA will offer whatever support it can in this operation, albeit in an indirect capacity. At this stage, our efforts in the southern part of the city to evacuate those who can flee are nearing completion. However, when it comes to the technological side of dealing with the anomaly that unfortunately is not our organization's forte.
Don't worry, that doesn't mean we plan to hang you guys out to dry and leave you to fend completely for yourselves. You guys need anything, just ask. We absolutely will do whatever we can to back you guys up. Nashin, fun. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of calling in favors with you guys, but in a time like this, your help is definitely appreciated.
Be that as it may, keep in mind that we also have Yin on our side as well. She may be able to lend you all her aid more directly. If you find yourself a little short on help, as it were, please don't hesitate to ask. In fact, we may even loan her out to you regardless. Great, just what I need, a guy like you looking for excuses to have us to owe you one. I appreciate it.
I hear you. Favors like that can have a way of snowballing.
Forget it, man. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. I wouldn't fight it. Don't go overboard, Sao.
Now that we know what we're dealing with, it's time for me to spring into action. If we combine forces with the Lu family, we should be able to even the odds. I wish you the best of luck with your plan. If there's anything you need, don't be afraid to reach out to us.
I know you're thinking we must have an ulterior motive in all this, but I assure you this situation isn't what our organization wants either. If you'd like our assistance, you need only ask for it. Hayway will lend as much aid as it can. We'll take charge of evacuating the citizens while you address the root of the cause of the crisis. Best of luck out there. I wish you well in what's to come.
I'm sure you'll be fine if you're with them, but please try not to be too reckless, okay? I know things aren't looking good out there, but we all have to stay calm and work together if we're gonna get through this.
Yeah, I know. I hear you loud and clear. That goes for you too, you know. You better not be fantasizing about Sao while you've got important shit to be doing.
I wasn't. Why would you even think that? Don't get me wrong, though. I find it incredibly hot that he's so calm under all this pressure, but still, I'm focused.
I don't think you've got anything to worry about. She's got a good head on her shoulders, even if she does use it for daydreaming half the time. Why Sao? For the people that I know she knows, Sao and Aaron are the only, and Aaron's her close friend, so, sir, I don't want to fight you. Sao is like the only option, actually.
Nate popped in and told me he had something to do, then ran off. I'm guessing he went down to the police station. It's strange. Even though he was leaving me behind, he looked really striking, taking off like that. That settles it. If Nate is fighting his fears in order to help people, I'll do the same. There has to be something I can do. Maybe I can distribute supplies or administer first aid.
Damn, Nate's luck is sadly turning around. Not that I'm not kind of rooting for him, but you can't be a player like that and then have good luck happen to you. That's not. I hear that a number of people are working tirelessly to resolve the ongoing situation. I really truly want to believe in their success. However, the truth of the matter is anything could happen. Still, now that communications are restored, we're prepared to help as many evacuees as we can. This theater is as sturdy as it is big, thankfully. The more people we can take in, the more lives we can save.
This emergency hasn't been all bad. I got some people working for the theater to taste my popcorn. Not just them either. Even people who don't usually come to my stand have been eating it, and they all say they love it. I don't even know how to describe it. I just feel so honored to be able to bring happiness to people like this inside the theater itself. I feel like part of my dream has finally come true. I'm actually helping people with what I do. The movie theater people have been telling me what's happening in the city. I'm still worried about Mama, but they've helped me calm down a little. That said, I can't let myself be scared forever, not when the grown-ups are doing everything they can to help. Now that I feel better, I need to find something I can do to help out.
Ice cream?
I'm glad my ice cream can help calm people's nerves while they're evacuating. I never thought as an ice cream vendor that I could ever contribute to a situation like this, but it goes to show we can all make a difference.
Yeah, this wouldn't be high on the list of things you'd expect.
I feel like I've learned something new about myself after this whole experience. Can't say I understand what's got the popcorn guy so excited, though. That man remains a total mystery to me.
Hello. Thanks for shopping. Well,
I've been assisting with some sorting and distributing supplies. This movie theater has been good to me for so long, and so it's high time I repaid the favor by making myself useful. We don't know how long we're going to be stuck here, so it's up to each of us to do whatever we can to contribute.
I've heard that people are working to resolve the present crisis. We'll do our part by looking after the evacuees. We're just happy that we can offer refuge to people who need it. That being said, I know there are people out there who are hurting as a result of what's happening. Once this is all over, I'd like to put on a special showing for them. I think that'll help everyone feel better.
Alrighty.
Good idea. Okay, that is it here. Guys, there's enemies right next to you. You should probably just go inside and have whatever talk you're about to. We're lucky that we can borrow that reporter's vehicle. Now we can get out there and rescue some people.
Holy, did you hit your head on something, Langdon? I've never heard you say anything so selfless before. Yeah, I always thought you were completely heartless. I'm sorry for ever doubting you.
Hey, what kind of monster do you take me for? Look, if you can't put your information network and knowledge to use at a time like this, you don't deserve to call yourself a reporter. Now then, I need to get out there and find out if my contacts in the Parliament are doing okay. There are reports out there like Chen who weren't able to get to safety in time. The least I can do is go out and round them up. And if I can help out some of the senators at the same time, all the better. That should net me more than a few favors in the future. Well, that's shrewd, but sure.
Chen, I'm so sorry. I know I called you pathetic and nosy, but I really do love you. And Peter, you were never the best at reading other people's feelings, but I'm so glad you and your dad finally understood each other. Son, hold on a second. We don't know for sure what's happened to them yet. They could still be alive.
No, she's just having a mental break, assuming they're dead.
Actually, it sounds like there are a few people who have seen them recently, and those reporters even said they'd send out a search party for Chen. The news reporters said there's a lot of people out there trying to save the city right now. As long as we hang in there, everything will go back to the way it was sooner or later. And when it does, we're all going to sit down and have that talk with San about we've planned on having for real. I guess Chen could still be alive, but who knows where he is or what he's doing. He's pretty unlucky. He's a pretty unlucky guy, to be honest. If he's out there, I kind of think he might be in some kind of trouble.
Well...
Actually, he's totally fine.
Editor-in-Chief Sullivan is working hard to confirm the situation in town. For my part, I'm trying to gather information and reach out to as many different people and entities as I can. I want to offer as much support as I can, especially for Mario. Nothing's going to stop me from doing what I can.
I think 3 of her sentences ended with, what I can. Does the music change when I do this? Oh, it does. I was just curious. It's fine. You guys can turn around. It looks more subdued than before. Maybe the furball can sense things are changing outside.
The owner was nice enough to share some snacks with me, which helped me relax a little. But then once I stopped being hungry, I started getting angry. Angry about the perpetrators making this whole situation so indecipherable. I mean, how am I supposed to tell if any of this is a crime? In any case, I'm on top of it, and I'll be recording everything that happens.
I mean, it's probably not in the list of crimes, but it is terrorism. A police officer has informed me that attention is shifting towards bringing an end to this situation. I can tell simply by looking that you all are determined to make that happen. Whatever you do, please come back alive. I wish to see you at my cafe once this is all over. Its cafe is eternal. It's survived much since its initial founding. In one way or another, it shall survive this as well. Good luck, everyone.
Now that I know how the other districts are doing, I feel confident believing that my friends and little brother are going to be just fine. Which means I gotta focus my energy on the task at hand. Charles and everyone else are depending on me. I'm so happy Mommy's feeling better. She says it's thanks to this cafe. You know, I feel better too. I'm not scared now that I'm here. Wow, this cafe is amazing. I finally feel calm. I'd be a real mess without this cafe. The owner is so sweet. He went to the trouble of cheering us up. I've always come to this cafe because I felt safe. It felt safe. But to know that I can come to it when I need to soothe my mind at times like this means a lot. I'm so grateful. Sniffle. Oh no, I don't want to cry. Not after all of that. The owner did so much to help us feel better. I don't want to ruin such kindness. For now, I'm going to stay here with my son and pray. Pray that everything will go back to the way they were before.
That's weird. That can't be grammatically. Pray that everything will go back to the way they were before. It was before. It was, I think, is the only correct way to say that. But that broke my brain for a minute. Oh, there is someone on the roof. Oh, I just killed that man. I'm so relieved. I've been able to confirm that everyone's safe. My coworkers, the EGC stuff, San, Marilyn, everyone. I'd run over to all of them right now if I could, but I don't want to get in the way of the police or the bracers. That's the last thing I want. So instead, for now, I think I'll try to focus on what I can do to help around here. I got a trained eye thanks to my job. I'll keep an lookout for anything fishy coming in from afar, and if I find anything, I'll let the cops know. Damn. Wasn't expecting him to try to contribute. Alright, before I look around, I need to rehydrate. Oh, there's way more than we're seeing on the map right now. It doesn't look like there's any events, though. That's the car, so that doesn't count. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill those enemies quick and grab a drink. Alright. Took out the enemies. Forgot he's here. You should not be here on the side street. There are so many enemies respawning here constantly.
Welcome. Thanks, pal.
I managed to take cover, but man, I had to go out and check on my baby. And this cart's more than just a cart to me, you know. I'm really happy it's okay. Come hell or high water, if I've got customers, I gotta serve them. You folks look like you could use a break, though. Anybody needs my cart, I'll be there for them. Nothing more to it. Okay. I understand how important it is. I'm kind of surprised. Well, I've talked to these. No. These are the random civilians around here. But Van has come into contact with them. I'm kind of surprised they're frozen. No. You didn't see that. I just lost my composure for a sec. I mean... Oh, that's what that was? I see. Though, no offense, it'll be hard for me to unsee you thwacking those monsters with a polearm. I said you didn't see it. I'm gonna die. This is so too embarrassing. It doesn't really seem embarrassing to me. I guess that's neither here nor there. What matters is that we're all safe. Listen, you've got it all wrong, honest. I don't even know what I was saying back there. I'm just a weak little lady, I swear. I think he kind of likes the strong woman here, you know. I'm honestly thankful for the rescue, but I doubt she'd want to hear it from me. What to do? Well, we're still not out of the woods at any rate. I need to do my part too. No, he doesn't want to tell her. Sorry to make you wait, Kirk, but we're all accounted for now. Well, you sure took your sweet time, Simon. I was starting to get worried. And the others are all useless here. Sorry about that. We had a bit of a close call, but we're safe and sound now. A certain somebody just had to stop and help people out. I didn't do too much, just some stuff here and there. All that basketball's really buffed me up. I just took a free throw or two with some pots and stuff. I mean, I know he's using basketball terms, but what did you hit? Whatever I could find on the street. Oh, he was just throwing stuff at the monsters to distract him. And that helped distract the bastards a bit. Read the last sentence, me. I think we got everybody out that we could. I'm glad you're okay, too. Don't sell yourself short. You could have backed up and ran, but you helped out, too. Good job, bud. Well, duh. I'm not some helpless kid like you two seem to think. But admittedly, I am glad we're all here, safe and sound. Still aloof as ever. You know, Kirk, it wouldn't hurt to let us know how you really feel sometimes. I'll tag along with Simon if he's heading to the shelter. Helping kids is my forte. You are a kid. Good, go figure. Simon has to play hero, helping other people out while we're all turning tail. I'll have to step up my game too. Kirk's running his mouth like he always is. I guess he's still business as usual. I can be too. Guess if he's. But man, things have really gotten out of hand.
I figure I can at least help out at the shelter or something. I'm used to corralling misfits.
Alrighty.
I heard from the police and the folks at Marduk about what's going on there. We're having a real drought of clients, just like everyone else. Our whole organization is having trouble handling it. But if I try and address it myself, suddenly it becomes my responsibility. We should at least start budgeting for damages, so we can weather the storm and pick up the pieces afterwards.
Sure. We finally heard back from everybody. Our part-timer, Carol, she's okay. And we've confirmed some of the other industry folks are all right. There's still hope. We can't lose it here. They're saying we're close to a breakthrough. I'd be fine if they postpone the EGC, just as long as it eventually goes through. The hopes and dreams of people everywhere are riding on that show, not to mention my own. I just hope we can hold on to it.
I don't think that really matters now. But then again, what's going to happen when we unfreeze time? What about all the people who were frozen? Are they going to know anything or believe anyone?
I'm seeing taxi drivers and delivery folks are using their cars to help people out. Man, if I just had a car and a license, I could be out there helping too. I mean, hopefully this doesn't happen again. But if it does, having a car would be great.
I can't imagine they would do it twice in a row. You could have a Daybreak 3, though, which apparently Daybreak 2 is not the end, so... And then it would make sense to do something like this again? On a grand scale?
Thank goodness you're safe. You too, Shahina. You too. You really stepped up today.
Good, the sisters are back together. It's one less thing to worry about.
Yeah, I ran into this racer guy and he gave me a lift in his car. And that chief guy came along too, so we all made it out okay. Sorry for worrying you guys. It's okay, we're just happy you found each other. But what's with the limo and all these boxes out of curiosity? The boxes are full of supplies we procured from the police station, and with His Highness's limousine, we'll be delivering these supplies to areas that need them. Ah, that's a good idea. Best of luck. Most vehicles have been halted out on the roads, but a few are still moving. The common link being that they all relate to Van. Yeah, all that stuff's kind of over my head, but we'll still pitch in. Yeah, now's our chance to pay everyone back for all their help.
Thanks much. I'll leave that to you.
Indeed, I wish you the best of luck. Incidentally, His Highness is standing by at the hotel. The incident is quickly spreading beyond Calvard's borders. We dawdle too long and we may be unable to contain it. We'll do what we can on our end. Godspeed, all of you.
I wonder, he said he's never met Rain. No, outside of Edith, it's not stopped. They said they would spread it to all of Zemuria. I was just wondering if everyone was frozen, except for, like, a few people randomly in Crossbell that he knew from Melee Mirage and stuff or something. Just kind of not frozen. But no, it hasn't spread there.
I swear, I take my eyes off Shahina for 1 second and she just blossoms into a responsible young lady. At this rate, she's going to eclipse my big sister energy, and I can't have that. I have to do what I can to lift everybody's spirits. Wow, I bet you could haul all kinds of stuff with a car that big. Oh, look, it looks like the whole Arkride gang is here. Make sure you come back, okay? We'll be waiting for you.
Holy cops. So you guys ended up here too. I'm aware there's a plan to break through this mess. We're down on manpower because of this whole freezing thing, but we'll do what we can to help. Yeah, we're heading for Vontai in a bit. We'll leave the inner city to you. Actually, you've been to Old Town. We don't have time to check ourselves. Is everything okay over there? Yeah, that old lady running the tobacco kiosk is rounding up everybody. All things considered, they should be good. How is Jess? I couldn't stay, though. Man of the law. This is my responsibility now. My family's taken shelter over at Monmar, and I'm out here trying to figure out this mess. Yeah, that tracks. Old town folks are tough as nails. That old lady knows what she's doing. They'll be all right. Yeah, I called some other officers out there for backup, just to make sure. I'm planning to gather up some officers and sweep around town for... I can just hear her chewing me out for putting my job first again.
Alrighty.
Old Town is as safe as we can reasonably get it, so I'm gonna head out to the other districts and get them under control. Here I am leaving my family behind to go out on the job, again. How am I gonna make it up to them once this is all over? They understand. You have to keep the peace. And this is kind of a good time to do it. So you're here, too. I heard from Inspector Daswani that you're involved with this plan going forward. Never thought I'd work with a spriggan on this, but desperate times and all. We're counting on you. I'll do what I can here to help the inspector out. We got Tyrell locked down with the help of the guild, so I headed there to try and get this area under control. I had to leave my girlfriend for this. Again, I really can't keep doing that. I gotta treat her right from now on. Once this is all done, I'm gonna try to make it up to her one more... No, I won't try. I will. That's better. He's getting there.
We've been able to confirm the situation in each area and rendezvous with the inspector and his detail. The veteran officers are really amazing. They put their lives on the line without a second thought, all for the people of Edith. But I can't just let them do all the work. I'm on the first force too. We've got a plan of action ourselves. For the time being, I need to provide backup for Color Dope.
I'm glad Inspector Daswani has made it back. We're finally getting reports back from the field, so we know where our officers are. Our comms are back up too. Once we're all back in contact with each other, we're forming up and getting to work. Since I'm good at coordinating everybody, I'll go ahead and round up the officers. We need to get our feet out on the field. For now, you can leave the cleanup and coordination to us, alright? Thank you. Not even wrapped my head around all the way around our strategy as of yet. But the inspector is back in town, and the force is slowly reassembling. Soon enough, we'll be able to move out and get to work. No matter what comes our way, we still have a duty to uphold, to protect the people of Edith. Alright. Are you painting? No. Well, there's someone downstairs there. I thought for sure she'd be outside painting.
At any rate, I'm glad you and the president are safe. This brought back ugly memories of the war. I couldn't help but worry about you. You can't help but worry about everything. But yeah, I'm glad you're all right too.
Good to see you two are safe and sound. The siblings got a way of finding each other, huh?
You're here too. Good work dealing with the demon sphere.
Keeping the CID informed is part of my duty, right alongside security detail for the president. I heard you're joining in on that big plan they've got. Make sure to stay in your own lane, though. We are the center lane. The president himself arranged this plan, so we'd better not let him down. All right. Don't know what he has to do with this, but sure. He's probably trying to smooth things over with, the rest of the continent. And I figure he's keeping my connection to it on the down low so they don't get suspicious.
Yeah, that makes sense. Tensions are running high right now. He needs to try and keep everyone calm. Indeed, restoring order is in Calvard's best interest. Obviously, I'm not asking you to shoulder all the weight, but we are counting on you out there. Right, my boss asked me to relay a message to you. Hurry up and get this taken care of. Mr. Kincaid is doing his own damage control behind the scenes, I imagine.
Of course he is, and he's banking on us to help him out.
It's a lot of pressure for sure, but pressure to perform is a fine motivator.
Well said. The buck stops here.
Kayla's been all over the place directing the CID, but I can't help but worry for her safety. No, I have to trust her. I have my own job to do, so I gotta stay in my lane. Don't you let up either. We can't all afford to let all our effort go to waste because of one weak link.
This man talks a lot about lanes.
We'll need to be ready for anything. If anything unexpected crops up, we have to respond at a moment's notice. I'm still not quite over having you cover our sixes, but backup is backup. We're counting on you. These abominations will spread their poison across the continent if they're not stopped. We need to finish this here and now.
I hear Cremona and the young miss are safe, thank goddess. I feel a great weight lifted from my shoulders. So they took refuge at Aramis. That's good. Who told you? Because Cremona sounded like she was sad she couldn't get in contact with him. You should be safe there until this all blows over. And with them safe, that lets me devote my undivided attention to protecting the building.
Well,
I couldn't help overhearing your plan. You're breaking through the line out there, eh? I hate to have to drop this whole thing in your laps, but right now it seems like you're our best bet. Just promise me you'll come back in one piece, okay? And when this is all over, let's soak our worries away in the bathhouse. Sounds good to me. Let's chill in the Loilu once this all blows over, yeah?
You stay safe too, Huck. We're counting on you. Communications have been restored, thankfully, so the districts can coordinate between each other now. Did you see Rocksmith, though? He was together with that elder alert from Hayway, still casual like he always is. He just has this aura about him. I can't believe Polanski can even stand to be near them. I would buckle from the pressure, no doubt. But I can't shy away from that, can I? I should learn from how he does it, not just look the other way.
Okay. Oh, God. Funny that we run into each other under such bizarre circumstances. 2 years is far too long, old friend. It's good to see you again. You can say that again. I haven't seen you since I stepped off that stage. It's important to keep on good terms with the Principality. I can't leave it all up to my son, can I? Fair enough. He really does know about that thing with Alzheimer? Yeesh. Well, he is an elder. I guess that's to be expected. Anyway, who's this with you? I feel like I've seen him before somewhere. Elder Gianlu. I believe this is the first we've met. My name is Polanski of the Republican Party. Pleased to make your acquaintance. He's quite the hard worker, you see. As the minority leader, he has his hands full, but he's holding his own quite well. I'd hoped I could introduce you to Ryan Connery as well. He's one of our newest members, but alas. Yes, McDowell's son-in-law, correct? Son-in-law? Hold on. All right, I just had to double-check Ellie's mom and dad because I remember her mom. We met her mom in Cold Steel, and also she talked about her, and they got back on talking terms. But I forgot her dad was Calvardian, and when they divorced, she went to Erebonia and he went back to Calvard. I forgot about that. I don't think we ever knew his name though. Did we? One of our newest members. Interesting. He was a bit bland when I met him, but he does offer some sharp political insight. I wouldn't mind talking with him again. Perhaps once this mess is over, we can all sit down for a chat. You'd be more than welcome to join us, Mr. Polanski. Well, it would be my pleasure. Thank you very much. Look at you, Polanski. That old fox working his magic as always. Man staring Hayway dead in the face, and he's still making connections as all casual.
It's always daunting to see politicians at work. They're strong and steadfast, just like Father.
Of course, standing around here chatting won't make a lick of difference until we get this cleared up. Hayway will assist, of course. Sal and my son are out there in the field. I'll leave the rest to you, Spriggan and Company.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Only Rocksmith could keep Elder Lou that close without revealing his hand. As the future of the Republican Party, I'd best study his methods. They'd serve me well. I've gotten my foot in the door with Elder Lou. Once this mess is over, I'll make my contribution to the party. Well, less than an hour to go until it's go time. Let's make sure everything is in order. Right, we've already secured supplies and emergency funds on our end. Funds? We'll need to think about cleanup too, among other things I'm sure I'm forgetting. Yeah, I don't know about all that nitty-gritty stuff, so I'll leave that to you suits. Much obliged. Once you're ready, make for Expressway 1. They should have everything ready for you there. And Anyas, please do take care of yourself.
I will, don't worry. Leave the rest to you.
Interesting. Just random lore drop there. I heard they're preparing some sort of counterattack. Whatever the case, I have a duty to protect the hotel and the Seiden district with it. This place is more than just a hotel now. It's a beacon and a gathering point for the disparate defenders of our out in the city. Uh-oh. The reporters live for moments like these. To think, after everything in Arassian, we bumped into each other again. Fate, surely. Now's my chance to repay you for all your help. How? All I did was run away. And really, I'm not good at these joint interviews. Can we just... Oh, no, I just want to tag along as a fellow reporter, you know. Okay, fine. But we're just walking together, that's it. We're not working together, we're walking. Got it? Fine by me. A real reporter doesn't rely on other people for scoops. Drive a hard bargain. Can't help but just follow you and pitch in, feels like. I mean, you give a big impassioned speech like that and I just feel inadequate, damn it. Now I have to put my back into it. Thanks for all the help, Ferdinand. This is Arassian all over again. Talk about getting out of the frying pan and landing right in the fire. Oh well. All I can do now is wait till for the shaking to stop, and then I can take her wherever she wants to go. We'll use my car, which thankfully still works. It's thanks to this bad boy that I was able to escape those monsters in the first place. It's like Adios is watching out for me. Your car should not work. Do devices that This doesn't make any sense. Why do most cars not work, but some do? But not device, like, what? I don't know if I'll be able to help out with the plan, but I can at least give you some intel. Leave it to me. Just you watch, Dingo. I'm gonna record Almada's last stand and write the article of a lifetime. This one's for you. Oh my god, she's doing it. Of all the times, why must Tryon Tower wait until now to reveal its true splendor? How cruel. Oh, I just can't stop myself. I simply must capture its magnificence. The world mustn't forget what has happened here today. I will preserve this chaotic scene for the future to behold. Well, good luck. Alright, I'm going in here just because I keep missing this. Yeah, there's no one in here. I really hope no one's ever been in here except that Nina that one time. Okay. I think we're good. That is everything. Let me do a double check on my own and then we'll go. All right. That is everything. I didn't miss anything, and I'm assuming that this is the last. So there's not going to be updates after this. I would assume. Perry, I'm going to need you to swap out for Aaron, and this is actually, yeah, Mage at the end. This is my main team, that's for sure. If they do split me into parties, though, Aaron is moving over. If they do the whole double thing, like they did in the sewers. So we have 2 casters who are fairly well geared, 2 physical who are very well geared. You 2 are very different, but it could work. Fairy's also very strong. I'd probably throw her back in Van's party as well. Or maybe not. I don't know. This is just under the assumption, like, pretty much every Trails ends with, all right, we're going to split up, tackle both sides at once. Head to another district. It's still got some time left. Should we head off early? There'll be no turning back. Oh, be sure to do everything you want in the city before you leave. I should probably save, actually. All right, done. Go. Actually, it might be worth getting my girl scene too before we head off. Oh, I'm racking up debts like no tomorrow. Didn't think I'd ever owe so much to so many people. Oh well, gotta do what you gotta do. Getting maintenance before we go? Van's group took the truck to the mechanic in Riverside. We went back to Riverside for quick maintenance. After that, they made their way to the Expressway 1, where everyone was beginning to gather. Ooh, 1 hour left.
I'm glad you all could make it.
We've been waiting for you.
Kasim!
Mr. Thorndyke.
Arkride Solutions at your service. So, what are two Marduk bigwigs doing out here?
We were given an offer that we simply couldn't refuse. Not to mention, this is a golden opportunity to capture some excellent data, and I fully intend to capitalize on it.
Well, I'm glad you've got your priorities straight here.
You're making use of the orbital network, huh?
Indeed. Our plan is to pierce the barrier with a concentrated blast from Qasim's Busterlands, and we will need the orbital network to do so. Access to the network here in Edith is limited at present, but it is still up and running, just in a simulated state. We will funnel a majority of its processing power into his weapon and use a vast quantity of shards to fire a concentrated blast.
Damn.
The primary and secondary barriers were created and are maintained by a single genesis. If we can overwhelm its power, even if but for a moment, we can create an opening.
However, we feared that the beam wouldn't be strong enough to break both barriers on its own. So we called in some help. With those two, the balance of power should shift in our favor. They will be firing 2 supporting lasers with the power of their stigmas. We're taking a page out of that spiky onion priest's book.
Aha. Of course.
You're referring to that trick he pulled out of the hat in Crossbell 4 years ago, right?
So you know about that, do you? Why am I not surprised? That technique is reliant on our Merkabas. If we had ours, we could have spared ourselves the dishonor of working with those scoundrels.
Wow.
Yeah, but we just gotta suck it up. We already shook on it with them, so we'll just have to wash our hands later.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh dear. Looks like my plan to sell our services to the Holy City will be more of an uphill battle than I anticipated.
I don't understand what anyone's saying, but it all sounds neat.
Trust the pros to think outside the box. Guess there's hope for us after all.
Wait, where's the bracers and CID agents? I thought they were a part of this. Actually, it's not just them. There's a lot of other people who should be here that aren't.
All of them are on standby. We have them at our beck and call, and they will be ready to spring into action, should this operation end in failure.
So you already have a contingency plan in place?
That's good. There's no guarantee we'll succeed.
Never a bad idea to have a plan B in your back pocket. After all, if we can't break through the barrier, or we screw up later on, then Pandemonium's gonna stick around for good, and its reach will extend beyond the capital.
The whole of Calvert, perhaps even the rest of the continent, will be swallowed up if we let that happen. It's only right that they draw up a backup plan or two.
Precisely. There's too much at stake here.
Take it Renee's part of the backup crew? That guy has way too much faith in me.
Oh, and incidentally, he asked me to deliver a message to you. I expect that you'll repay me for all this help at a later date.
Ooh.
I'll settle for a drink at Bermati's.
Oh.
You will be buying one for Elaine too, of course.
That son of a...
I don't think you'll be getting out of that one.
Preparations are complete. We're good to go whenever.
The Orbital Network's remaining processing power has been transferred to the Busterlands.
Thank you both for your assistance.
Well, are you ready to go?
Damn right we are.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh boy.
First, we must charge the Busterlands to just below critical levels. If you would, good sir.
Understood. Charging now. 3%. 5%. 10%. 15%. 20%.
Damn. Guess they don't call him the strongest warrior for nothing. He's earned that rep. Leon, we can't let that jackass show us up.
Huh. I couldn't agree more.
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
I can handle the fusion process myself, Chief. You just say the word, and I'll get it done.
Understood. Three, 2, 1, fire!
Pulverize it! Solar Blaze Prominence!
Charge complete. Shaman, strike!
Now to convert their stigma's data and encode it as shards. There!
Oh.
Arkride, Verida, finish this!
You've got this, Agnes. Come back safely, everyone! I won't let you down, Kasim! All right! It's time we end this nightmare!
I hear you there!
So, the barrier did go right back up. That took 10 minutes? Wait, that looks like another barrier.
What an incredible spiritual aura.
I believe the wide-scale pandemonium has reached its climax.
Okay, so this is just me, or is there nobody around?
You're right! Even the frozen ones are gone. It's extremely unlikely that there was nobody around for the festival.
Which means this might have something to do with what they're up to.
Leave the guesswork for later. We're closing in.
Yeah, almost at the Revolution Plaza.
That is just a really cool tower.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa is right. It's different when you're seeing it in person than in video.
Reminds me of Alexander.
It looks to be performing some sort of vast operation.
Yeah, almost like a giant computer. Except it's a tower, of course. And the Genesis summoned it. All for the sake of realizing pandemonium.
Almada and its allies are likely inside.
Agreed. I'm almost certain of that.
Then let's get in there and kick some butt!
We've got trouble, everyone!
Ooh, is this a new one?
The hell?
What are those pillars?
They look to be similar in function to the demon spheres.
They must serve as a defense mechanism for the tower.
These villains have a contingency plan for everything.
Watch out!
Ooh, okay, you look intimidating.
That thing's huge!
Damn it!
Thank goodness I made it in time. Oh, radiant wings!
Wait.
Knights of...
Wait, you can't just kill it. Oh, that I would have loved to fight that thing.
That was so cool!
No kidding.
Elaine!
I figured you'd be alright.
Naturally. I knew you all would be fine as well. I received a message from Jin apprising me of the situation. It looks like he sent it during the brief window when the barrier had dissipated.
Ooh, smart.
For real?
A feat worthy of a future S-rank bracer.
I've been looking for answers here for a while now, and there is no doubt in my mind that the tower is the source of our problems. However, it's being protected by multiple layers of barriers that are generated by those pillars. We will have to destroy them if we wish to get inside.
You learned all of that on your own? Wow.
I take it you made use of investigative shards to research that information?
That's right. Thank you for recommending those to me, by the way. They certainly come in handy. Though I wasn't able to use them to see inside the tower itself. I wonder if there's a condition we need to meet in order to access it.
Wouldn't surprise me. But don't worry about it. As long as Agnes and I are here, we'll find our way in.
Van.
I see. Then allow me to see you safely to your destination. With me, everyone.
Right.
We're counting on you. We couldn't ask for a more dependable guide.
She just stole the lead role, and I thought I was the thief.
Okay then, let's go pulverize some pillars.
I expect them to be stronger than the demon spheres.
Is she staying around the whole time?
You're right, but they don't seem to have separate spaces inside them.
I doubt it will be that difficult to take them down then.
Good. Then let's do this, guys!
Very well.
I seriously can't tell if this is a new song. Is this the same one? Temporarily as a guy. No, just give
Concentrate
her.
your attacks on one pillar at a time.
Give it to us.
We'll take them out one by one.
Anything else?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. That's going back up. just slightly. I swear we've heard this one a few times, but not that many.
I'll take you on. Time for...
You alive? Oh, I guess he is. That's fine. Wait, why can't you attack? Holy shit. Wait, why can't he attack though? You can't attack from the street? That's weird. I can only be on the sidewalk to attack. I'm actually gonna ignore you though. No, never mind. I don't have enough I don't have enough S boost yet. Is that a zero art that I just passed up? It's okay. What I really wanted to do was this.
Activating skill. Activating skill. Go time. Activating skill.
Have we heard this song? This kind of sounds new. Alright, I'm gonna stay quiet. I want to hear more of it. Come on, son.
Brace yourself. Here goes. Brace yourself. Make it count, Darren.
They're doing a lot more like... I mean, I don't know what you consider this. This is kind of metal, but... Progressive rock? Progressive metal? What's that band? What's that band I used to listen to a lot?
Engaging skill.
God, I don't remember their name.
Activating skill. Activating skill.
Oh, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. Oh God, it's Dream Theater. I just haven't heard them in a long time, but I was thinking of Dream Theater. This doesn't sound like Dream Theater, but... Break it.
Deploying shards.
Judith could get 2 out right here.
There's nothing.
It's go time.
Uh-oh.
One skill's coming right up.
Okay, that got rid of him. Yeah, this is a doable battle then. Right, you can just probably... You did not kill him. Right, you come over and... There we go.
Go time.
Gotcha.
I've got this.
That one. Ha! Tower can't do anything. We did get more boost, but it's kind of... I'm just going to use one. They actually used to. They go away, but I'm not going to waste my SP.
That's it? Placing shield.
You're going to miss.
Payback time.
And you're dead.
What'd you expect? I can still get stronger.
What? Oh, are there 5 of them and it's going to go in the shape of a star?
What?
They've been enhanced?
This must be the 7th Genesis at work. They have at least 3 times the spiritual energy now.
Oh.
You've got to be joking.
Fine, do your worst.
This fight ain't going well, is it? Sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be sorry. I'm quite happy you did. I rather enjoy being by your side.
Don't give up yet. It's far too soon for that.
What?
It couldn't be.
Oh.
And B. The Divine Blade Girl.
And there's the gray group, I'm guessing.
You're here too now?
Not today.
There's chaos.
2 enforcers from the society.
Even Ikaruga's here to help?
Hey there, Lane. Glad you're looking well.
We were able to force open another hole in the barrier.
Trying to hog all the fun, huh? Well, sorry, but I can't let you do that.
I will aid you as best as I'm able.
We're here to back you up, everyone. We'll take out one of these pillars for you.
Let's see. Ah, yes. I think that one right there will do quite nicely.
I see a lot of fodder for my fists around here. Perfect time to cut loose and kick ass.
I think I'll let my hair down and go wild. My Duskglaive is in dire need of some action.
I am here to support the princess. I will destroy all in her way.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
And now I'm in a lot of people's debt. Oh well. At least this means we've only got one to go.
Right. Let's take it down.
Ha! You just couldn't resist joining the hunt, could you, Walter?
Of course I couldn't. Then you better back the hell off, because I call dibs on this prey.
I shall accompany you, princess.
You gotta let a girl have her space. Just don't get in the way of me and my fun, all right?
You're looking tired over there, Arkride. Don't go getting rusty on me now.
Hey! I didn't see you hauling ass all over the place. I was getting shit done.
Save the banter for later. We've got work to do. I've been dying for an extra bit of excitement. This is my lucky day.
Your timing's always a little too perfect for my liking.
It is nothing more than coincidence, I assure you. We just happened to arrive at the right time.
You can leave the rest to us.
Here we go.
Better pick up the pace or there'll be nothing but scraps for the rest of you.
Time to let the butterflies come out to play. Devour them all, my darlings.
You whack jobs better not be up to anything. I've got my eye on you.
And there's ours. I'm guessing. Well, very clearly, it showed the gauge. Ooh, you got hit. That 1% chance. It very clearly showed the gauge.
Certain arts seem to work better.
And the way they did those cuts was interesting because you could have just like removed that scene if I didn't have enough law or chaos. But that was pretty great. Very fitting way to do this. Although I kind of wish these pillars were actually tougher because that would make this a lot more interesting. Unfortunately, they're very easy, so we could have taken them all down ourselves for sure. But I can't get you to back. I'm gonna. Maybe they'll gather up. Actually, I think I can get them to gather up. You don't have a suction, right?
Time for a short
No. Give me this though. All right, you. Go like this. I should have used the S break there, but I'm going for something very particular here at the moment. Okay, first of all, you need to see if you can pull them close. I don't know if I moved it enough that this is gonna hit 2 targets, but nope. Damn.
My move now.
All right, I'm gonna have to S break soon, but what else do I need to do? I need to move 7 times. I need to use items repeatedly. Ooh. I need to get a side and back attack bonus, which I've already got the side one.
That's a great time for a short.
Leave this to me.
Ah, shit, I should have got Aaron in, actually.
Now's a good time to
Don't
boost.
mind me.
It's fine. All right, we're gonna get a back attack. All right, Judith's about to go. I'm actually just going to get the second bag of tricks thing out. Do that before her turn.
Brace yourself.
I don't know if I'm getting four tactical bonus, but I really need to. I also need to get a 50 chain, which I don't think I can get. Oh, they're dead.
Now or never.
I hit that.
Coming right up. No. One skill coming right up.
Catcher, your turn.
Are any of these multi-hit? Oh, you still have quite a bit of health. Honestly, try to freeze him.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit raised.
Keep moving. I still need one more bag of tricks, actually. Anyone need health?
Make it count.
Oh, you need more than that. Let's give you a good heal. Bag of tricks. Thanks. There it is. And that got rid of my chain bonus, sadly. Ooh. Use Jabberwock. I don't know what else I could do.
The rest
All right.
is up to you. I'm on the scene.
Take him out.
Use a gun. Therefore, her normal hit is like 5, 6.
Now or never.
I'm not getting it. It's just not happening. But I can pretend that I'm trying. Let's try.
Initiating try.
You don't have any weakness, so I can't get that either from it. That's a lot of stats down. Oh, I stunned it.
Here goes. Time for the main event.
I hope I get... Okay, it's still alive.
Hit him fast, Barry.
10,000 health.
This'll hurt.
You got this.
It's up.
Don't kill it. No! Oh, I was going for an overkill. That was terrible. That was... Did I not move 7 times? I didn't get my point 7. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I give up on tactical bonus. We'll do it. I'll do it on my own. Ooh, rewind.
What the heck? It's like time itself was being rewound right before our eyes.
Oh no. The vital barrier's still there.
And it's been reinforced, too.
It might be more than twice as strong now.
Guess we've got no other choice. Agnes, Elaine, step back. I'll take it from here.
What?
You can't be...
I can't count on Mare right now. I think I'll still be able to transform. Should be totally doable with all this spiritual energy in the air.
What's that black aura? What the hell are you doing, dude?
Don't. Not while in Pandemonium.
Van, you have to stop!
Your analysis capabilities are in dire need of refining.
What?
Renee!
He's not alone, either. Down you go!
The Oathbreaker!
We just
What
saw
are you
him.
doing here?
I would like to know the answer to that as well.
Oh my god.
An
Is that
assault frame?
Is that the president?
That sounded like... Dad?
Kincaid gave me the rundown of the situation. I never intended to meddle in affairs unrelated to politics, but in the circumstances, I believe I can be forgiven this time. Oh, Daddy left work early to help his little girl. How sweet. And you brought the big guns, too. I know you had experience in the army, but you piloting that thing so well might raise a few eyebrows.
I beg to differ. It's only natural that a president is fully prepared to act on behalf of their people. Oh, and by the way, I would thank you to remember our agreement. Not overstep your bounds.
Yeah. Will do, Mr. President.
Who said you two could just show up out of the blue? It goes for you too, Renee. Now you owe me twice. But anyhow, look alive.
Well. Hold. Bit of a rewind.
Van, the barrier!
Now's our chance, everyone!
About damn time.
Spiritual pressure is rising once more. We gotta hurry.
Oh!
Elaine!
Looks like this is as far as I can go. Van, I won't make you promise that you'll return safely. Just promise me that you'll do what you believe is right.
All I will ask is that you do your duty. You may consider this an official request from me. You have witnessed both sides of this country. That lets you do what no one else can.
Okay, I got it, Elaine. And you don't even need to ask.
Dad, Elaine, we'll come back safe and sound. I swear it.
We needed more of these scenes, like, in general. They're so good. Like, it was so long and so much voice dialogue. There are a lot of elements there that make me think, whoa, what just happened? There are a lot of elements there that make me think, like, how much stuff was actually optional in that scene, or those scenes right there. Considering
it's so pretty.
We addressed Oathbreaker as suddenly showing up out of nowhere, but he definitely was there and helping with the thing already. So no matter what, he would have showed up even if you didn't have enough chaos, I'm assuming. And they treated it as like, what are you doing here? You know? So that's the only part that threw me off a bit.
So this is what it looks like from the inside.
We must be in a dimension that's separate from our reality.
This area appears to be free of Pandemonium's influence.
It still has a firm grip on our world. This tower is responsible for creating Pandemonium and maintaining it.
All the more reason to climb to the top and tear this place down.
Van! What's wrong? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. This is just a sign that we're closing in on the root issue of this whole thing.
You're being so vague. Can't you just fill us in on what we're missing?
Sorry, but doing that would just muddy the waters.
What?
There's only one thing you need to know. The cause of all our problems, and the truth behind what's happening, is waiting for us up above. And I gotta get there, no matter what it takes. But I realize I can't do that alone. So please, give me a hand.
Did you just ask us for our help?
Our dead-obsessed leader is pleading for our aid? Huh. Hell must be freezing over.
For real? You're finally letting us repay what we owe you. I truly never thought I'd see the day.
I didn't either. It makes me so happy.
Me as well. I was beginning to believe I would never hear those words from you.
Too bad they come at a hefty price. You're gonna have to pay us back 1,000 times over.
Ooh, like everyone gets to keep their jobs for 20 more years, right?
You little... Fine, but I ain't settling for any more than double.
Don't worry. We're not asking for anything in return. But we do have one condition. We will give you a hand if you let us help you the entire way through. You have many wonderful friends in your corner, and powerful allies to call on. But you often throw caution to the wind all the same. Can you promise us that you won't do that this time?
Okay, it's a promise. But I want you all to remember that we ain't heroes of justice. There's no shame in turning tail if things go to shit. The fate of the world's important and all, but our lives are too. We ain't gonna throw them away. Know your limits, and don't worry about what's black or white. That's the Spriggan creed, and we're gonna follow it like always. So, here's the plan. We're gonna kick Almada and the Garden's sorry asses. They may be back with a vengeance, but we've beaten them all once. We can do it again. After that, we're gonna settle the score with Melchior and Dante's, once and for all.
Oh no, we have to fight them all again. Elaine left the party. Man, that was short. She got 2 battles with us, sadly. Okay, and some optional battles. Come on. It's a new song. This sounds like a Tales song. There's like a little mood going on. Sit here. This song is definitely very much designed with like a hope, the word hope in mind. Oh god, this is pretty big. Okay, I can't. This isn't the whole time. Oh no, yeah, it does scale all the way up. I wonder if that's the first leg or the end. It can't be that small. I'm going to split it here, and it sounds like we're gonna have to fight all of Almada in the next one. I don't know if we're gonna. It might take a few episodes, but we're getting through this. We're finishing the game, and hopefully Van ends up okay. I'm definitely worried that he's gonna do something reckless, and then we're gonna end up with him honestly, in my head, part of what I think could happen is he turns into the Grendel and he can't change back. Something like that. That would be interesting. If he's stuck like Grendel for a while. Like, that would be something. Hopefully we learn a little more about what happened to Mare, why Mare's gone now, and what that whole situation is. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.